hopefully we're live again. Sorry about that. Don't usually do that.
Yep, now you're good.
Groovy. Right, sorry about that. I could not get my Streamlabs to come up, so I couldn't see this actual stream itself. So I just literally had to close it and then restart it quickly. Right. Hey there, Ali Bungle, by the way. Sorry I totally missed you there. I wonder if the place display. Oh, the placeable displays will read the storages. They could do.
Probably not yet, I would guess. There is a you walk up
Uh,
and it tells you what's in it first
yeah,
thing.
obviously, if you just walk up to it like this, it's got quite a big hit area, so you don't really need it, I suppose. But yeah, that's kind of cool. Stop you there for now. Actually, I don't know if I've actually got them in here yet. It's usually under tools, isn't it? Yeah, no, I haven't got them in. It's maybe worth a try. Testing that T Miller and see. You'll.
My
Oh,
guess
there we
would
go.
be no, because it's
Yeah.
another object type that it won't detect right yet. My
Yes.
guess is that they'll also probably make a modification for it.
Yeah, I'd imagine that at some point actually mobile will probably go through and update that so they do work. I know there's the object one of his mods on the in-game mod hub got updated yesterday, so yeah.
Yeah, they've already done it.
Oh, but yeah, how you doing there, Ali Bango? By the way. Alrighty. Now that's a point. I had some canola. Did I put it in? I set it to spawn the other day. I can't remember. You're doing good. Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Alright, so one thing I should have really done is put down the chicken oven, shouldn't I? To make some bread then. Let's have a little look. So let's have a look. Tier 1. Doopy 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 doo doo. Oven. There we go. It's all 10. That's terrible. I'm not there. This is actually a question for any of you guys. Have any of you guys tried overlapping these triggers yet? See if they work. Cause I might just plop that down there for a minute and see if that works or not.
Oh boy.
I like getting dangerous. See. If not, I'm just gonna carry on plop them into there. Just a little bit of curiosity whether that works or not. The beehive spawn area is to go into storage. Not sure what that means, but okay. Let's turn super strength on so I can get rid of that pallet.
He's overlapped the beehive spawning.
Oh,
to
right,
this
okay. Oh, okay, I got you. It don't work. Oh, okay. I bet it'll say that the trigger's sort of blocked or something.
Did you do
Yeah.
Heartland bread over yet?
Have I done a hoop what yet?
Heartland bread.
I've got it. The visual, the building itself converted, but I haven't done anything with it yet.
Okay, just curious.
Yeah, I had a feeling it probably wouldn't work. Not to worries. But I am going to add that other 5 grand back in, thinking about it, because that was not nice. 1, 2, 3, 5. They should give you the full amount back if it's only just placed up for like a minute. Oh yeah. Don't worry. The honey pallet spawner, it does work. Oh, okay.
Always trying to take shortcuts. Tell
Oh, 2 right. 2 right. There we go. Looking good. That is one heck of a capacity gone in there. Nice. Actually, what I should do really is get a decent forklift over here. Eventually, maybe. Thing is, I've got a lot still to do on Wolf Creek. That's a problem. Oh, I don't know. Far too much. Oh, it's a freaking pain in the bum. Come on. Come on, behave. Actually, one thing I do need to start doing is going through all those pallets as well and checking their visuals and make sure they're set up at some point. Come on, there we go. Yeah, as we found out yesterday after the update with the new storages, some of the pallets are going to need to be reworked. So, because when you put them into storage, all you're literally seeing is the pallet, not anything that's on it. So, yeah, you got to go through everything, get that all set up again. That's gonna be fun. Funny little tear.
Now, with the new storage that you just purchased,
Yep.
does it show it in the global menu what's in the storage or no?
Oh, that's a good question.
The reason I'm
And
asking,
So, yeah. Let's have a look.
I have a
So,
point. I have somewhere where I'm going
um,
with it. That's why I'm asking.
so obviously it's not showing anything in storage in the prices menu. So it's not set up as a silo. If I go into productions, nope, it's not showing there either. So, yeah, no.
Okay. The reason I bring that up is the ones by, again, not promoting it, but the ones by GTX and the official mod hub. It actually shows in the storage what's in there. So
Yeah,
it'll say
using
covered bale stack, and it'll say silage bales and how many. It'll say hay bales, how many. It'll say liquid fertilizer, how many. So
hmm
that's why I kind of want to test his out, because that's
but
a
are
nice
his
added
using the
touch.
same script?
it's probably a
Dave,
different one
that's a great question. These are the ones from
I don't think they are.
because they've been
yeah,
out for quite
these
a while.
are the original
Um,
bale and pallet storage solution for 1719 and now returns for 2 that use the
Yeah,
global menu access so that way you can see what you have in storage. So that's a
yeah.
nice touch, but all objects stored using the system will be returned to the user just as delivered, but not limited to capacity fill level. So that's a great question. But and the bales that are fermenting when delivered will continue to do so in storage. So similar style as far as that goes.
Yeah,
yeah. I think he's not using the new palette
no.
script though for his. Created
Yeah,
his
that
own.
is definitely not showing that those bales in storage anyway, so.
Okay. Okay. I was just curious. That's why I'm asking. I'm trying to compare why I should download. I'm trying to convince myself why if I should get this or not. Not it's free, but
hmm
just to
An
try it out.
option.
If yeah, yeah, exactly.
Even the revamp options aren't, obsolete. They still work.
Oh
So,
no, yeah.
Yep.
And like I said, he
I'll
has a
let you
nice
like.
storage rack. See, like he used to have. Remember, uh, in one of your warehouses where you actually had the storage racks where you put the pallets on. He has something
Yeah.
similar like that. One of his structures out back has the pallet rack, so you can actually put the pallets in in the trigger. They appear on a shelf, which I think
That's
looks
what Billy
pretty darn
needs
nice.
to do.
That looks sharp.
No, I'm kidding.
Actually,
I
suppose
wonder
that'd
if
be
you could
quite easy.
have multiple spawn. I wonder if you could have multiple spawn areas with the new, or visual areas with the new script set. I haven't checked to see.
I don't even know where the freaking scripts are. I tried looking for them yesterday and couldn't see where they were.
It's the XML. You can't look at the scripts. They're they're hidden.
Yeah, I want to see them. I
You
want to see
can't look at them.
how some of them done. Obviously, yeah, I can look at the XML quite easily, but yeah.
The XML to try another like spawn area. I think you could probably do multiple spawns like anything else. You might be able to put it so your pallets show up on shelves, but you'd have to. The biggest thing there is you have different size pallets, so you need different. You'd need Yeah, I don't know if it can. You definitely would. Oh, I gotta check something.
See, that's just got me curious now.
Only because I know that in. I wonder if you could have multiples of the storage settings because there are sizes for pallets. Probably only one though. You probably only get away with one.
Curiosity like kills the cat, doesn't it? Hang on a sec, guys. Object storage, there it is.
I wonder if you could do like multiple object storages in the same storage building. You know what I'm saying?
You might be able to.
Yeah. See, I was going to go one
And
step
then
further, and I know it's totally different. I was contemplating whether you could do vehicle storage in there, like that, like to help with the frames, similar to like the old Russian scripts back in the day. You could actually
you don't
store like a
have to
tractor in there.
because of occlusion
Yeah.
culling. If you
No.
put a vehicle in a garage and shut the door, it take you basically aren't loading it in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
technically you could have multiple spawn areas because obviously you got the spawn area set up, start and
you can have
end.
multiple spawn areas, but it's all the same size palette, right? I
Yeah,
mean, it's all under the object group. I'm correct if I
object
remember
storage.
correct.
Yeah.
Always
So,
have to try.
so with the multiple areas, you're just going to need to have, which is great, but you're going to need to have them all the same. I was thinking it'd be cool if you could have small pallets stacked on these shelves, the bigger ones, but then
Yeah.
you'd need two object storage areas, I believe.
Mm.
Bigger ones like out back, you know, or something.
See, How do they set up the actual visuals to look at show inside? That's what I'm kind of trying to figure out.
It's a spawn point. That all you need is a spawn point. The rest of the script does it itself. So you're setting the area. That just like the palettes, but it just does a visual instead.
See. Okay. I'm gonna have to have a good play with that and try and figure that one out. Doesn't make sense to me. Obviously, I'm used to the revamp way, so obviously this new and
Well, it's still just a matter of this what the script can handle. We can't see the Lua behind it,
yeah.
how it's working. But they set up a new thing where it does it automatically, basically.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
that's
you know
what
what
I
I'm
want.
curious about? I think I know my answer, but another test I'd like to try is to take the new bale storage inside there and have triggers overlap. If it would take it, for instance, if you have it on the bee spawner where it creates the honey
It
pellets,
works. Team
right?
Miller's already done it.
Oh,
He
nice.
says, yeah, you can drop the honey pallet straight into the storages.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Yep. That is very, very cool.
Now, if you'd allow multiple pickup trigger locations and movable, now that way you'd grab it whenever you spawn it out right to the warehouse storage. Oh,
Yep.
yes.
I wish there was a way to restrict objects You know what I mean? In the
Well, couldn't
storages.
couldn't you do exclude?
No, see, that's what I don't think there is any
Okay, so it doesn't
exclusion.
specify what's on the pallet. It just says pallet.
Yeah.
Everything can go in there.
Yeah, it's like the
As
bulk
far as
category.
um, any product, any pallet, it's a pallet
Yeah,
category, or the
right.
bale category.
What's with that? Something is a little. I don't know if it's coming up on the stream or not, but in certain places, I'm getting like a tearing going across my screen. It's weird. There. Nah. It's a weird thing. I don't know. It's only just started since that update. Keep an eye on that. I have to play around with the settings a little bit more. But yeah, lots of potential ideas. It's not good.
So right now, you have supports bales equals true, supports pallets equals
Yep.
true. Capacity can be added in. Max length, max width, and max height settings for the pallets.
Yep. Wait,
Then you
flower.
have that's an object storage.
Wait.
And then you have the player trigger, the object trigger, the spawn areas, and the storage areas. The storage areas you set up with a start and end point corners, and
Yep.
that's where it's gonna. And it says areas, so you can set up multiples where they
Areas.
will
Yeah.
appear. So if you had a very large set of like shelving for the warehouse, you could stack the shelves. You could put the visuals onto the shelves, which would be kind of cool.
It's an idea.
Just but we need like Home Depot style big shelves, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Um.
Because you got to make it for the max height pallet, which would be the prefab.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the prefab is I think the tallest pallet. And as long as you did that and separated the shelves enough, you'd be able to load up shelving in the warehouse, which I think would be cool.
Mm.
Put rows of shelving, set up a bunch of. Then you have the unload and storage load. It's pretty basic. You'd have spawn areas and you have object storage areas, so
Yeah.
not a lot of extra stuff there.
Could you limit it by fill type category? Um. It's,
No, there's no limits that I could see on category wise. It's just,
yeah. How's it gone there, Shy Wizard?
gonna have to do some research and testing, trying and failing
Yeah.
to see if anything else
That one? Yeah,
comes
it's
up.
got to be that one, innit? Oh, man. I just had an idea. I should put it on here. Right. Out of curiosity, I wonder. 15, okay. Right. Good, thanks. Okay, cool. Right, what I'm going to do quickly is take a quick break. I'm just going to reload the game. I want to check something out that Shy Wizard sent me the other day. It's basically an update to the Stone Crusher or processor. And obviously, as I've got some bits to do on here, like fieldwork wise, I can actually test it out on here. If I can find it again. Let me see. Where is Mr. Shy Wizard? There he is. Stone Mill. Continue to download. So the screen will be black for a moment, guys. Apologies. Hopefully that didn't go offline again. Nope. Good. Let me refresh that screen. Come on, download, download, download. There it is. Okay. There's that. Where is my download folder? X desktop. Oh, what map are we on now? Underhill Valley, there it is.
Um,
We'll replace it there. Okay, I need to quit that a second.
somebody, does somebody want to do a test?
Depends on the test.
Oh, do you have a storage unit? You don't have my storage unit, do you? I'm busy in the middle of something else. The one that I created,
You can
the
send over.
1,000 one,
No, you
the
can send over.
1,000 one.
You can send over if you want. If you got a link,
Actually,
you can do a
let me
live test if you
see.
want. Let me
Let
go
me go to.
to this
I'm
screen.
gonna do something. Actually, yeah. You keep going. It'll take me just a second to find it. FS22. What the heck did I name it? Put it in my Dropbox the other day.
Yes, you did. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll take a quick break. I'll leave it on this screen for now, and then we'll load it back up in a sec. But Shybus says he can test something if you want. Hey,
Um,
Surfing. Yeah, I don't think I actually grabbed it from your stream.
crap. I'm looking for it. Did I? I know
It
it's
it
there.
was.
Hey, sir.
Did you get the one that I created, Shy Wizard? I don't know if you did.
I know T Miller has it. No, okay. Obviously, if you guys are
Okay.
not following Surfing, make sure to follow him and give him a
I got it right here. I
shout.
gotta edit it though. I'm gonna edit it real quick because I'm gonna edit it with the change that I want to try. I'm wondering if you, I mean, all I did was search for capacity and I put it in the top line of the um, object there, object
Yep.
storage.
Okay, I will be
I'm
back
gonna
in a
put
couple
in,
of minutes, guys. Anyway, while
yep,
Dave finishes that up.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna put in fill types equals. I want to see if fill types equals, and then what one pallet pipe? What's one of the early ones? Cement or concrete. Fill types equals concrete and bread. There. I want to see if that'll work. Um, supports bales equals false. Save. Because I wonder if it, I mean, if this works, then fill type categories probably will work too. But who knows? Copy Dropbox link. It's like the smallest file in the world. Let me send it to Billy.
All right, back to
It'll
work
take.
for me in school. I'll
All
catch you
right.
guys later.
I sent it over, the all 2 kilobyte file. Um, you guys spawned my thoughts on what if you can set the fill types for a barn? Then we could set up additional fill type categories in the map so that certain buildings can be used like a meat storage or the produce storage building. You know, it'll only take the produce. I know it's great to have the all in one, but to make separate buildings wouldn't be a problem if we had the categories or at least the fill types. And I might be talking to myself because I don't know if Billy has the mic open. But hey, it's not the first time I started talking to myself. Oh, you can hear me? Okay. Good. I'm not going crazy. I'm eating bologna though. Let Billy do a live test.
Yeah.
Live test, 2 kilobyte file in your folder.
Let me do
Load it in.
that. Right, let's
Place
down
of
this.
storage.
Load this huge file. Oh my goodness, it's gonna take forever.
I want to see if I set that up to take only concrete or bread, the base
Right.
bread.
Let's see. So let's close Barrel Logistics. Double that open. I want my downloads. Drop that into there.
Well, you hold on there,
Okay.
Surfing, because if this works, we can use that Cogent building.
Let me
All you got to
grab.
do is put the fill types that it will hold
I'm gonna
separately.
put it into my test folder actually with all the new productions because that's probably the
Mm-hmm.
best place to try. And mod folder switcher open. I should just put you on desktop, shouldn't I, guys? Desktop, desktop. Dang, where's my desktop gone? There it is. Can't find the buttons now. Right then, so factories for the new map. That is the folder I'm running from. We'll get back to NBCs in a bit, hopefully. We're just going to try and break something for Dave. I mean, test something for Dave. And I can actually show off Shy Wizard's little handiwork on the brick factory. Because it's in one of my saves at the minute. Right, so should be this one here. Brick factory. Looks quite good. So this is everything that I've currently done. I've also got something that Not So Grumpy Dwarf has been working on, is a jewellery store as well in here. And it's basically, he's setting up a large storage, that's the one. Your image is gone, Mr. Dave. You're
I
missing
don't.
it.
It linked right to the.
That's a factory.
Oh, I didn't put
Pallet
an image
storage,
in.
huge storage. Oh, yeah. Store crusher. Oh, that's mine.
Yeah, I
That'll be
have to
mine.
add it. Yeah, I just grabbed an XML. See, it wasn't actually a. It was a
Yeah,
test thing.
but yeah,
It
it's
wasn't a
Dave's as well.
release
Anyway,
thing.
that's something else. Okay.
It'll run.
Right.
It's
Get
my
this all loaded up.
test file.
Yes.
Eventually,
So obviously I've been using Elm Creek as my test map for every factory so far. And, so far it's gone pretty well. I mean, done quite a lot so far, but still got a lot to do. So start.
he actually changed it already. Good.
There we go. Yep. Alright, so I'm going to show off the new brick factory that's going to be coming. Obviously, I know this is the one that I showed off a little while ago. This is basically it. Let me go into flight mode so I can actually show you something else that I did. Obviously, it does have full collisions all the way around. One thing I was actually able to do, thanks to Mr. Shy Wizard, is got the fans rotating on the back as well. So once you activate it, they'll start going, even though you won't see them unless you're actually flying. But it's kind of cool. Obviously, this is the first one I placed down. At the minute, I've just set it to a tier 3 PV mod production, which I think should be about right. Let me rotate that a sec. Obviously, this is what it's going to look like now. Obviously, the texture is different now. Obviously, you do have a gravel texture here and around the front and down the side, and then also the asphalt going around. But yeah, it's pretty fine. Actually, the only thing I do need to add in, like Dave said, is some water as an input product. And
You can
yeah.
put it right back by the. Oh well, yeah.
So let's just open that up.
Unloading.
So at the minute you got clay, your coal. Obviously, it will have water added to it, but then you're gonna have your electricity, labor, support, morale as boosters. You don't have to have them there, but for each one you're gonna get a 25% boost on your production. So yeah, it might be
Now, why
worthwhile
is
getting
it
that
set
working.
to spawning but not spawning, or is it full? You
It's
got a
full.
spawn area
The
full.
trigger's full. So
Okay.
at the minute we've got 7 rows, double stacking on the outside, so you can actually just pull up down the side with your trailer, load them up if you want to, or do them by hand, whichever way you want. At the moment, storage wise, I have got it set to 100 pallets, which I think is not too bad actually. I might actually, I've got them at 50,000 capacity. I may up that. I'm not sure.
How
I
many
think that's
cycles an hour is that doing? 900.
it's
We're gonna be changing some of that.
this is actually set to exactly what it is in the smelter. The only thing I changed was the
Uh-oh.
capacities. So yeah.
Am I losing Billy?
No, I'm still here. Hello.
Is it me?
Hopefully it's not me. That's fine.
Can you guys still hear him?
I can hear you.
Probably me.
Are you guys still out there? Can you hear
I can't
me?
hear you.
Oh, the stream's fine. It must be you. I think Dave's having some
I can hear the
difficulties.
stream and I can hear me on the stream, but I
Yeah.
can't hear Billy in Discord anymore.
Well, that's weird. I know Big Daddy's jumped out, so that's weird.
There you are.
Very strange. No idea, but yeah, I'm still here. No ideas. Yeah, so obviously this is set up to the same as what it is in the smelter. The only thing I
Yeah,
changed was the
which is
capacity,
supposed to be
so
a
yeah.
fast speed, high capacity, a low
Obviously,
capacity.
still got to go through the figures. Obviously, it's mainly
That's
testing
gotta.
at the minute, but yeah, that can be
Yeah, we'll
changed.
be editing those numbers a little
Um,
bit. I will. I will be. That's no problem. I
probably
got it
what,
taken care of.
half of that, maybe a little bit less. Because I could obviously I've got to go put in water anyway as a new fill type in there, so I can drop that
Once
down.
it's going to be, well, it's going to be much less.
Okay.
What are the other factories? They do 1 cycle per hour, 24 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the products go up usually. So,
Oh. Obviously, I'll sort that out later anyway. But yeah, that obviously that is
yeah.
it. Obviously I did add in the collision, so it's kind of cool. But yeah, right then. So let's do this live test.
His bricks are making way too easy. No,
Yeah. To be honest, I just want to make sure that it was actually working. Right, so this is
yeah.
going to be the same place in it. You just did a quick edit.
It's on the
There we go.
all on the way on the far end.
Yep, so no errors from
There we
that.
go.
See that you got a freaking image
So
there,
if
but
I'm
not mod.
first try any pallet like that you want to put in, but that is not concrete or bread. I want to see if it
So
goes in or not.
anything not concrete or
I'm working on
bread.
something else so I
Okay,
can do it myself.
so
He's breaking
we've
up
got some
again.
aluminum, and I'm not close enough. Typical. Let's turn that flight mode off. And oh nope, I want that one off. That one off. I want super strength on. So let's see. Aluminum is not going in. Oh, I want that one. I want. We got some apples there.
I lost him in Discord again.
Ah, I can still hear him, unfortunately, but
There you are. What are you doing? Turning me off or something?
Nope, I'm not doing nothing. Oh.
Regular bread or concrete? Not those. Those aren't going to go in.
Yep,
Bread
so
is.
that is definitely not working with them, so that's fine. I just wanted to check some random ones. So they're not going in, so that's fine. So bread and concrete, you said, wasn't it?
Those are the only two I added. I had put fill types in.
Alright, so there's bread, which went in. can see the pallet. I've got one pallet in there.
Ooh, it does work.
And let's try concrete. I really wish they put a like search option on this, and a pallet of concrete went straight in as well. Visually, they're showing as
So,
well.
so you could set the fill types for a storage.
That
All I
is
did was
cool.
fill types equals. I took off the pallets.
Ah.
It goes right in the top of right in the same line where the capacity is. Just fill types with a capital T. And now, if Billy wants to show you the XML file, try fill type category equals.
So, what was that called? Large storage, something, wasn't it?
Yeah, huge storage
Huge
or
storage.
storage. Yeah, it's oh crap. It's
Uh,
pallet storage huge.
pallet storage huge. Mod descript. Oh, that's not the one I want. And that's the storage. So basically, what
He's not
Dave
playing
has.
on a PS4, so he wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, I'm on PC at the minute. So basically, what Dave's done is this. Support bales false. Support pallets true. Capacity 1,000. So that's gonna be a 1,000 pallets. And then at the end here, it's fill types with a capital T on the types there equals, and then the individual type of pallet. So what you could technically do is have that set to all the different types of bread if you wanted to, or just the juices, or just whatever, and just go from there. So that is
So
literally all you have to add in.
let me see. With the map itself, we have what category? If you set it to
Actually,
bulk,
one
it
sec.
should take only the palleted bulk product, the
Um,
fillable pallets.
let me crash
You'd
that
have
a
to go
sec.
to.
Ba-ba-da-ba-dam. Right, so I need to drag that out because obviously that's still zipped up. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bam. Where's my folder there? Let's drag that out of there a second to edit.
I'm just looking to see
So
what is that.
is types capital T or slower? Can I
I
remember?
got. That's what I'm looking for. If
Um,
it would be
where's my tanker? So
fill type capital T in categories. So you just remove the S off and type in capital categories.
is it okay? Let me just make sure I get it spelled right as well.
Now on the map,
I'm
what
terrible.
map you have makes a difference. Set it to bulk.
That. Oh, I changed that, didn't I? Okay. Field type Actually, the tanker would have the categories. I can never spell things properly, so I want to make sure
Yeah,
I
but
get
the
it right.
tanker you can't load liquid.
Hang
Well,
on,
you
I'm just going
could.
to use it. Hang on. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba-bam. Where the heck is it? I just want the spelling because my spelling is totally crap.
The fill type CATEGORIES.
Liquid. Cat. CAT. This is how bad my spelling is. I really don't know. One sec. Let me go here. This is the easiest way. Yeah, this is why I don't do map making because I am terrible. Let's copy that. Object storage.
You want categories, not category. The headline.
Like that. IES
Does
on
it
the
say
end.
category? Yes.
Yep. And then we'll change that to bulk.
And then anything that can be put
Um,
into a fillable pallet should be all it takes, if that works as well.
yeah, so, okay. Let's save that, see how that goes. I'll close that one. That. A sec. And we'll reload you. Oh yeah, thank you, Shy Wizard. Yeah, I am absolutely horrendous when it comes to spelling. That's why I tend to try and have things open up where I can just grab them from there. Did I add that? Hang on a sec. Because I crashed the game, didn't I? I have a problem. I can't find the right FOV for me to for playing on PS4. Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, the field of view. I have nothing to. I do not know anything about
It's
PS4s to
yeah, no idea there.
or different size
That's a good
stuff.
idea. Should have done, shouldn't I? It's because I'm live. I don't do this normally. Thank you, Shy, for noticing that. Copy and replace. Third time
Oh, you
lucky.
didn't put it back in the mod? Why didn't you just edit it inside the mod? Oh, well, maybe.
Because it's not unzipped.
Oh,
Oh. Some days you can cheat, some days it's easier just to have it unzipped and then to reload. Oh, I should have
yeah,
done that in
well,
the first
maybe.
place. Can you? Yeah, no idea. Absolutely no idea. And to be honest, I really rarely ever mess around with the settings there, unfortunately.
With bulk, apples, I think, are in the bulk category. I think some of
Yeah,
the
it'll
fruit
be
types are in the
the
bulk.
um, orchard stuff, greenhouse stuff.
Wheat pallets from the store,
All right, there
like
you go.
I believe, anything that's in the bulk category.
Right, let's give this a try. Hey. No, see, I'm too used to going straight to the PV stuff, but it's not. It's under silos, isn't it?
Yes, currently.
There. Let's rotate you around. See. Alright then, so anything bulk, so that's going to be things like your apple pallets. Let's see, we've got apples there.
Seeds actually
Hang
would
on,
work
let me
too,
put on super strength, get a
I
bit
think.
closer. Super strength, there. So apples went in, and it's showing. And let's remove that background so you can see it going in. So we've got apples, apple juice, is that a full type? I don't know.
No,
Bulk,
that's a fill
no.
type. That's not
Apricots will
bulk.
be, yep, that's gone in. Um, Bananas, yeah, so they're definitely going in fine.
Yeah, those are all
Berries,
barley.
basil, bath. See, I don't know about the production, the DLC stuff.
None of it's gonna be unless it goes in a tipper.
Enter
It won't go in
tipper.
there.
Okay. Bowl, bread, bricks, bucket, butter, cake. What is canola? Oh, you can get.
It
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you could spawn pallets of the actual crops as well. That's interesting. What else have we got? So that went in anyway. Carton rolls, factory cauliflower maybe. Oh, cauliflower went in. Cool. Obviously that comes from the greenhouses. Chaff. Yep.
all right. So
Yeah. So
yeah,
they all definitely work.
anything.
Out of
So you
curiosity.
could use fill type or fill type categories. So
Right, so
I could
that
set up
cannot.
specific categories like uh
Cherry
produce
juice.
as a category and just add them all, and all you need to do is add the category. Although no, that would have to we'd have to add some new categories to the mods that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was kind of wondering if you could spawn out like
Or
pallets of like the mining materials, but you can't, can you?
I don't think
It doesn't
they're not set up
show.
as
No,
bulk. Wait, they are set up in the bulk,
that's the thing.
I believe.
Yeah, but they're not showing up. I just tried looking for coal, and that's not there.
Maybe not. They might not be. I
Um,
know they're in mining in ours.
copper.
I
Yeah, that
think
could be
that's
what
what
it
I
is.
did.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
and they're
So
not set up
yeah,
with the pallet type, I
yeah.
don't think,
Normal pallets
with
do
a
not go
fillable
either.
pallet.
So yeah. So I've got apples,
Nice.
canola, cornflower, bananas, apricots, and chaff pallets in there at the minute. So that's kind of cool.
So removing the support for bales is what I did, so that you
Oh,
can't put bales
start.
in there either.
Yep.
Otherwise, it would allow bales and the category,
And we'll just
I believe. I don't
test
know if it would
that.
work or not, but
Bale. I'll just grab a grass bale.
I have bales turned off, so it's not going to take a
Yep,
bale.
so as you can see, it's not taking that, so that is cool. And there is a collision there as well.
So they're much more customizable than we thought. If you
Yeah,
set up just the fill types, you could make one for bales just setting bales to true, and you
yeah,
could actually set up. You could make one specifically for cotton bales by setting
yeah. You could do just
it.
cotton bales, just straw, just hay, just silage, and so on like that. Yeah.
You could set it by just putting the fill type equals cotton.
Yep.
So, or fill type equals this.
Obviously, one thing
So you
you,
can
if
customize
obviously if
them.
it was me doing that, the only thing I would try and do is have a sign maybe at the front or something. If it was this building, for example, I'd have a sign up here to say what it is going into that storage. So if it's just going to be cotton bales, I'd have maybe like a cotton bale there just to say what the difference is, and then obviously a straw bale and so on. So yeah, that's kind of cool actually. Isn't he smart?
Yeah.
You were thinking that as well. Haha, see, great minds.
Well, I don't know if there's anything else that we think
Um,
of that
the only
might work in there.
other thing I have not seen, because obviously a lot of these buildings, I've noticed you can change the color, and obviously I haven't really messed around with these. I don't think you can actually do it on these, can you? Place, no. So it's a shame you couldn't have the additional colors on these as well, like a red variety or a green variety, so it just changes the look to match
To
in
be
with
honest
maybe your
with you, I
equipment
don't
and
know how
stuff.
much we're going to use their base one. We can set up nice
Yeah,
storage areas
but I
now.
was just thinking for
So
like
what?
you guys out there who are on console, you could match it in with some of your um, the stuff that's already in the game.
Yeah.
So
But
yeah,
what
that,
Surfing can do now is he can create a cogent storage and
yep,
just set the fill types
yes, obviously, yep, you could.
to
That
just
you
take the wood
could.
products,
So
for
let's
instance.
close that, and yeah, so all you literally need to do is obviously turn off bale support, keep it obviously the pallet support to true. You got let me go up here. Obviously, what Dave did with this one, obviously added capacity equals, and then the size. So obviously 1,000 in this case. Obviously that is not bad actual size-wise. I think for a little placeable next to a production or something. Obviously with the bale storage, you could quite easily put that up to maybe 5,000. I don't know. Is that too much? I don't know. Or even like 2,000 for example.
Well, it's only going to show as
Um,
much as you have visuals for. And after
yeah,
that, though, there probably has an internal table that it keeps track of
yeah, that's
the
probably what it
stuff.
does.
As a matter of fact, if you save and go to your save game with one of those in there, you might be able to find a save game file for storage. A save file for storages.
Possibly.
I don't, or it might be under placeables still, but I bet
Okay.
you everything that's in there is listed somewhere.
I will have one actually on NBC Acres because I just added one, didn't I? So let's have the game. Which save game am I using at the minute for the NBC? Is it 5? Let's have a look. Career save game. Yep, that one. Right. So I would imagine it'd be under placeables because that's where they usually put them. So let's have a look at
Unless
this.
there's an object storage. Is there a new file for object storage or no?
Uh, Find.
If it is under
Right.
placeables, it'd be at the end.
Yeah.
It'd be.
Let's go
It's
right
usually
down to
the
the
last.
bottom. So that's the oven, because that's what I've just literally placed. You got object storage right there.
There it
Don't
is.
think it's
That's
any
what I'm.
higher.
That's why. Remember, the more storage you have, the more lines you're going to have in that file, and it might slow things down.
Yeah,
Because that's pointing to 5,000. You'd have 5,000 objects listed like that if you have the storage set to
wow.
5,000.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that the main storage should still be set probably to maybe 2,000,
Mhm.
and then the smaller ones a little bit different, just so you're not lagging out with
Maybe
everything in storage.
500 for the small then.
Yeah. maybe 500 for small ones.
Yeah. Wow.
But it depends. If you make them specific for factories, then you can do them based on what
Yes.
comes, how many products, you know? Like brick, for instance. If you had a brick storage next to the brick
Hmm.
factory, it only needs to hold maybe 100 extra pallets, you know?
Yeah.
But if you have one next to the bread factory, 500 is reasonable because you got 7 different breads in there, you know?
Very true. Right. So now that that testing is done, let's get back into that game and
See, you learn something new every day.
yes, loving it.
I'm glad
Right.
we tested that.
But yeah,
I don't know if there's any other things that we can use in there. I wonder, I'm trying to think, is there, oh, visibility equals not false? Maybe. I
oh,
don't
I
have
need
a
to
clue.
change. Yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-bam. Where are you there? Sorry, I need to change
Um,
folders. I forgot about that there.
so
Come on, load back up. There
that
we go.
that bodes to, yes, a placeable logistics center is almost a necessary thing. But if I created it in the map and just did the triggers separately, we could have uh possibly shelves for, you know, organize the big logistics center a little bit better, you
Yeah,
know?
something to play around with anyway. Obviously, I do need to get some
Yeah.
shelves. uh,
Well, there are shelves in the Home Depot store that might be able to be blown up into
yeah.
larger. I'm not sure. About 100 per type, I think is reasonable. Yeah,
Mhm.
100 per production type in a storage unit for the individual storages.
Yeah.
But theoretically, you could switch your produce storage over and just include the produce products, you know?
True.
But
Yep.
you're not getting, oh,
No, 'cause that would
I don't,
be bulk in that
I
case,
wonder if the,
wouldn't it?
all right, this is where it gets interesting. What, the digital displays? Hmm.
Oh, dang it! I should have grabbed that, shouldn't I? Because I can test
I
that.
wonder if a digital display can be added to, and if not, can I use the specialization for the display? I'd have to see how Revamp did it to add that specialization to a custom version, because now that I know how to mix and match specializations, might be able to do something with that as well.
It, shoo- it might be able to work actually. If it's set to the fill types option, it should read those products. If it's
Maybe.
set to bulk, I'm not sure, but it should work really. If set up that way rather than categories. Fun and games. Let me change that screen back again.
Are they putting in my door right now?
Okay, I'll
I
have a
hear
look at that
people.
later, T Miller. Hey, Mr. Culp, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, thank you, Shy Wizard, for that mentalness.
Good
Culp
afternoon,
TV.
Cope.
There we go. I haven't had a chance to check that out yet, Culp. I will at some point. Right, so what were we up to? I have no idea. One thing I do want to do is obviously get this field sorted out over here. Oh, look at that! I got my first pallet of bread. Wow. Anyway, now do I need to get it plowed or anything? Yeah, because obviously I do want to get stones. So let's go find a tractor. You will do. Let me grab that little cultivator thing, and we're going to sell it off. We're going to probably keep this. Actually, I'm in an iron about that cedar as well, to be honest. Actually, cultivating would be good, but plowing better because obviously get bigger stones out. Okay. take this down, get it, so grab something new. I'm doing good, just walking up. Downloaded Diablo 4 beta. Oh, interesting.
You have fun with that.
Yeah. Yeah, to be honest, Diablo is not my kind of game. Obviously, I
Yeah,
watched
mine neither.
Darius playing it and Evil and all that. Yeah, nah. Obviously, I've watched Mr. Cope as well, but yeah. Yeah, not my thing. I'm off to bed. Talk with you later. Okay, T. Miller. Good night, bud. You're struggling to
Have a
stay
good
awake.
night,
Yeah, go for it.
Mr.
Go get some
Miller.
sleep. And yeah, once again, congratulations on becoming a granddad, T. Miller.
Yep, join the grandpa crew.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever get there, but you never know. My daughter keeps saying, "Oh yeah, I don't want kids," but I said the exact same thing when I was younger. Well, righty.
My.
Oh,
Hmm.
what did that tab over for? Stupid thing. Right. Detach. Right. So we'll get rid of you, and I'm just going to do some leasing quickly. I'm going to grab a plough to start off with. Hopefully I've got something a bit bigger than that and better than that. Oh, fudge, I did not install it. I need to go mod hunting. I need that little lizard jobby.
I'm pretty excited. We can limit the
Yes,
products in those.
that is going to be cool. That is going to be very, very cool. Right. Oh, wrong one. Back. Download code intent, and I can never remember which one it is. I think it's subsoilers, is it? That one right there. Install. Back. Just out of curiosity, have they added anything today? Oh, just a few bits. And it looks like got a couple of updates for some maps. Okay. Station. Yeah, probably mostly updates. Oh, I kind of like that gate. It's not bad actually. It makes a nice farm entrance. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Some new animal pens. Not bad. I still want to look into trying to make my own at some point. Yeah, not really interested. That's you can definitely see that coming. The old Steiger there. But, oh well. Right. NBC. There we go. Okay, it's not for anyone, but you like it. Yeah, exactly, and that's the main thing, Mr. Cope, as well. If you're not enjoying a game, to be honest, why are you playing it? See, that's like with me. I like playing Satisfactory. There is a couple of other games I want to check out myself, but I'll get there eventually. And obviously, Farm Sim has definitely got to be the main game overall. Whether I'm actually in um, playing or not, I definitely usually go for Farm Sim. Right, so I've got to find this bugger now. That, there it is. That, and as we're doing class on here, we'll go with a bit of that, and what's the other class color? It's not in here anymore, is it? I'll just keep it as black, I think. And we will go for the 9-meter version, so we'll just got enough to buy that, so that would be fine. And where did it go? Oh, all the way over there. Couldn't see it because of the grass. Will always be my favourite game. Hope wasn't bugging you. No, you would never bug me. That's fine. Yeah, not a problem. Yeah, Mr. Cope has been working on a convert of like PV County, but making it a 4X style, but obviously throwing his own little twist on it. It's kind of interesting to see how he gets on with that. I know you mentioned earlier about having, is it the fields IDs setting up was a bit of an issue for you or something? Be nice if Dave actually uploaded his videos to YouTube. Lasts a bit longer then. Oh, Mr. Culp, out of curiosity, have you got that script for doing like the fields and stuff? You have to paint the different field IDSSs.
Farm IDs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta put them in into the map XML file first. i3D. You gotta open up the i3D in Notepad++ and add the numbers in, or you should see some already there.
Yeah, all when it comes to map making, that's all foreign to me. I have no idea.
Uh-huh.
It is something
Me
I
too.
need. Oh, that's interesting.
It's not foreign to me.
NBC, we've got an issue.
Yeah, I'm on later, 7 p.m.
Hey, Farmer Marks, how you doing? Any ideas why that wouldn't plow up, Dave?
What?
So obviously, where the harvester started off, it was chopping the straw. Obviously, I've gone through and ploughed that, and it's left the texture a bit weird.
Is that on NBC's map?
This is on, yeah, NBC's new one.
I don't know why it would leave the texture. Is it plowed?
That's ploughed, yeah, I've just been over it twice.
Hmm.
Once, one way and then back, and yeah, it's
What
still there.
what was planted there?
Wheat. I think it was it wheat? Let's
Yeah,
have a look.
I have no
Yeah,
clue.
that was a field of wheat, which is very strange. Right, let's take a screen print of
Never
that.
seen that happen.
Yeah, it's almost like the same issue as the
Unless the field isn't
peanut had
marked
it.
correctly.
Possibly, I don't know. I'll send NBC that one now. Is Devil Naruto good in you? Yeah, not too bad. Your plow is backwards. Yeah, no, the plow is backwards. It can run both ways. If you actually turn it around, it goes a bit faster than the other way. It's something that's been with it for day one since 19 and all that.
Dura said it
Yeah,
happened to him on another map. It might have something to do with the update.
maybe I'll send team. I was going to say team Miller there. NBC that image. See if you can figure out what that might be. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-bam. Hopefully it'll be in Discord later.
Today is bowling day, so he probably won't be.
Yeah, right. There's the image, and I'll message him later. Did I send that to the right person? No, I sent it to Team Miller. Sorry about that. Oh, see, it's because Team Miller keeps messaging me. He's terrible. Delete that. Right, there we go. Delete NBC. That's the person I want. There's all the trees that I sent him earlier. Yeah, so obviously the map is still in testing, so it could be a Giants issue after the update. Obviously I don't know personally. There's no errors looks like from coming from that. So, but obviously if you're having this sort of same issue there, Enduro, it could be something the same. I'm kind of wondering. Let me turn that on. Yeah, even with Field Create turned on, it's not really doing anything. It's very strange. Limit. There we go. But anyway, I want to do a little headland. See, the rest of it seems fine. It's just where that chopped straw was. Very weird. I've not seen that. Obviously, the only thing I've seen that sort of similar is the peanuts. Obviously that was fixed with this last update, so you know very little about map making. Yeah. But yeah, how you doing, Enduro? Sorry. Hopefully you're doing good, as well as obviously Farmer Mark's out there. Bud, welcome on in. I have to see what it's like when it's rolled, see if it disappears. 1 sec, kiddo. Thank you. Do you want to say hello to anybody? No? Okay. Bless her. Vitamin pill time. Oy. Yeah, so overall the testing seems to be going quite well for a lot of people. Obviously, like I mentioned earlier, a lot of the little bugs seem to have now been found and ironed out. Also, we've got Surfing Cowboy, we've got T Miller, there's X-Man, myself, obviously NBC himself, all playing the map. And like I obviously said earlier, there is the hope for it to come out this weekend for all you guys. Ooh, blasted with snow, eh? Well, tell it to come our way to the UK. I'm still after some snow where I am.
Be careful what you wish for.
I know, they keep going on about is it the Beast from the East coming back. And obviously that was like a few weeks ago, and I don't remember seeing anything. I know the temperature did drop quite a lot, but that's about it. Yes. I'll pop you on hard helper for a sec. And and the nice thing is you are well stocked as well when you start out on this map, which is kind of nice. Got decent sized equipment, and there's a lot of it, so you can technically sell the lot, replace it with your John Deere case or whatever if you wanted to. Here we go. Oh, you'll get there, Mr. Culp, don't worry, you'll get there. Wow. Actually, that's strange. That didn't actually scare me. It's not fair. Well, thank you there, Gamer Paul, for the jump scare. Much appreciated. Let's turn that on. Let's see if this changes at all. Oh, that's interesting. It seems to change that way. It's very weird. Put you on hard helper a sec. I want to see something. I know about one or two. Let's see. That's X-Man's icon, which has been fixed. Ba-da-ba-dum. Yep, I know about that. It's that freaking foliage thing. See, this is another thing that I've been getting for a while. I don't know if you guys can get it. It's an error saying fail to open XML file, and then it's data maps underscore npcs.xml. I have no idea why I'm suddenly getting that, and it's been since not this current update, but the one before that. It's a freaking weird one.
Are you getting the hired helper names?
Hired helper names. I believe so. Oh yeah.
Oh, how about the pictures on the fields when you go to buy them? The people, because that's that's the NPCs, the people on the fields.
Oh, that's a good idea. Question. Let's go for a little run, shall we? Over here. Right. So.
And he must have made a mistake in there trying to add some or
It's
something.
not just this map, it's all maps. And it's even the base
I'm not
game
getting it at
ones.
all.
Obviously I've actually gone in to Elm Creek, the base game map, without any mods at all. And I'm getting that warning error coming up. But yeah,
I'm not getting it.
Yeah, there's nothing there. But if I come into the contracts, obviously I'm getting the images popping up there. They're fine. Hey, Mr. Scurvy, how you doing?
Hey, Scurvy.
So the only thing I can think of doing is reinstalling the game, because obviously I've gone through and verified my files, and it's come back saying it's all perfectly fine. So I don't know what's going on.
Did you break your game? I already broke the storage this morning.
You
You
broke the
broke it.
storage? How did you do that?
I have an auto load. I auto loaded bales onto a trailer.
Yeah.
I just unloaded bales into the trigger of the storage. Bales don't go into storage.
Yeah, they
That is
do.
with Dave's big storage.
They
should go in.
I don't know. They should. I agree with you.
Have you reloaded?
Yes, I tried exiting the game and getting back into it.
Hmm. That's a strange one.
Yeah. As soon as you guys are off screen there, I can show
AI
you.
worker Taylor. Well, it seems like I've got two AI players called Taylor. That's a clever one. Wow. Okay, you're fine, ain't you? A minute. Now, one thing you... Oh, Scurvy, thank you very much for the resub for 18 months. Holy whoop. That is mad.
Yes,
wish
it
I-
is. I am mad.
Stuff like other people solving problems in text form has always been a downfall of mine since school. Yeah, it can be kind of tricky, there, Mr. Cope, but obviously a lot of these errors will actually show and tell you exactly what the issue is. So, for example, if I come down to this warning down here, obviously that is just going to be that's actually a base game Giants issue, that warning. So you don't really need to worry about that one. But if I come to that other one, obviously this is actually telling you exactly what the issue is, and it's to do with X-Man's image in the store. When you can find it, there we go. So it says basically warning performance width or height doesn't equal to 2 whatever it is, and then the maps and all that. All that is basically is the image that was used wasn't set up correctly for the game. And what I tend to do is take an existing texture or image or whatever it is, and then overlap a new image onto that and save it that way. And obviously it does tell you about the pathing as well, where the issue is. So it literally tells you what the issue is and where to find it. So yeah, there you go. I mean, mods and figuring out what makes it work. All right, yeah, but yeah. Oh yeah, because obviously you try to obviously do the buildable as well, and that is actually really easy as well. But yeah, obviously for anybody actually out there, your log is like a whole troubleshooter. If you have issues, look at your log, see if there's any errors, any warnings, see if you can figure out what's causing them. If you can't, obviously reach out to somebody who can. One thing I was thinking I might do for you, Cub, because obviously you work well with a visual, don't you? When you're doing things. What I might do is set up a basic video, and I might even put it up on YouTube for doing the buildables. I might do that just for you. Right. Cool, I am getting a heck of a lot out of these already. Cool. I do need a little bit more money actually for that processing.
I thought they were gonna give me a new front door, but no, they left already.
Oh, dang. Oh, I need to start making some money soon. Right, let's grab this. And I want productions, constructions and all that. PV, tier 1. Now, is it here? Yep, so this is obviously the one. Nope, that's not the one I want. Where's it gone? Nope. Oh, dag nang it. I will have to check out that stone processing later, Shy Wizard, if you're still there. I forgot to freaking load it in. Numpty. And obviously, yeah, check your spelling, your pathing and all that as well. That is the big issue when you're creating a mod. But yeah, look at your log and it'll tell you exactly what the problems are and how to fix it as well, a lot of the times. Come on, there we go. I was kind of hoping to get into doing other things, but I really don't think I am today. I want to get down to like maybe the mines and set up maybe the smelters or something down there. But then again, I wanted to try and do it naturally rather than just grab a load of money like a lot of people do and then do it from that. I wish I'd come up out with containers that doors open on the back like so on DLC. Containers and load logs. The Hispano modding are going to be doing some flatbed containers soon. You could try maybe something like that.
Yeah, I'm curious on how those are going to work.
Have you seen them yet?
I saw his grain containers. I haven't seen the flatbed ones though.
Yeah, so right
So what are you talking
now,
about?
he's got a liquid container being tested with giants. Actually, I wonder if I can find it on Facebook. I'm going to show you. Let me Facebook. Let me jump over to desktop, and I can. This is me on my Facebook as well. This is me. What an ugly bugger. Alright, Hispano modding. So this
Not as
is.
ugly as me.
So yeah, Hispano modding, for any of you
Yes.
guys who weren't aware, has done some container mods, grain container mods on the in-game mod hub at the minute. He also has like the balers that I've been using earlier with the big rakes on the front and a few other mods. Obviously, the big projects at the minute is a container set of packs, container packs type thing. Where is it? So here, this is basically what the liquid tankers are going to look like. And a while ago, I actually commented on one of his posts because he was asking what he wanted added into the containers. And obviously, everybody was coming up with this product, this liquid, this liquid, this liquid, this liquid, this liquid. And the biggest issue was if he was to add every single liquid into it, if somebody's running that on a map, he's going to get a buttload of warnings coming, and that's not good. So I actually commented and said, if you set it to field type categories, liquid, slurry, this, that, and the other, you won't get any errors, and it'll read it from the map or the mods. Now, one thing, like I said, he's doing, obviously that has been sent off to testing at Giants. The other thing that he's started doing, and he's actually got them in-game already, is these. And these are going to be flatbed attachments, same way that the grain trailers do go on. Obviously, you've got a log version, and then obviously you've got your pallet version. And obviously, what these can actually do, if you look at the sides, it looks like they can actually fold up. Well, they do. So this is how they're actually going to spawn out initially, from what I understand. It's kind of cool. I like the idea. So you can actually unfold these, You could even stack them up if you wanted to, and then load them on. Also, use crane to load them onto the trailer and lock them off. From what I understand, there will be multiple lengths on these as well, same with like the grain trailers as well, which is really cool. One thing I did ask him on one of his posts is whether he'll be doing making it auto capable. Obviously, he's sort of umming and ahhing about that from the sounds of it. But one thing I want to try and do is see if I can actually add in the auto load option onto this, because obviously I know it's quite an easy-ish way to set it up, so I think it'd be kind of cool. What are you showing off over there? Oh, your bales. Oh, you've well and truly buggered that up, haven't you? Ooh. Yeah, so this is something that I'm really looking forward to when this comes out, as well as also those liquid tankers. Because obviously I've already got the grain ones in there, in my pack. I wonder if I've got a picture of them. Obviously that's it. Yeah, so obviously you're going to have, oh, there you go, 11 different sizes, going from like your 20 foot to your 40, 45 foot, I think it is the maximum there. You've totally broken them all, haven't you? Is that Dave's or is that the base game one? Scurvy. He's gone all quiet on us.
What?
Look at,
Sorry, I forgot to hit my foot pedal. I was just talking. So this is Dave's. This is base game, 250 capacity, right?
yeah.
Pick up the bale. Ain't going into the trigger. Now, what I haven't tried is grabbing a bale that has not been auto loaded. But it shouldn't stinking matter, right?
Not really.
Because it wouldn't be a property of the bale that has like, yes, this object has been auto loaded.
That is weird. But
So
yeah,
here, these are. Oh, go ahead.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so that's
Oh,
the
those are
what the
nice.
liquid tankers look like in game. You get like this small 20 foot up to the 40 foot, and obviously these are all created in Blender from scratch. It was really amazing some of the stuff he does. Obviously they all attach to the existing trailers that are on the in-game mod hub. But yeah, that's basically what he's got at the minute. Obviously the grain containers. There's another pack that's slightly different where it has, I think it's different logos or something just for PC on there as well. But yeah, that one I am definitely keeping a close eye on, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm jealous as well, Cope. I wish I had his talent for Blender work. There you go, so let's drop that there, and I'll go carry on. But yeah, that's weird. Maybe, I know that I got the auto stack ones to work perfectly fine on here.
Are you using Dave's storage?
This
That's a
is
good
actually the
thing,
base game
Brew.
one. I was reading the patch notes and saw it support. Yes, that is true. Isn't that
Nope.
cool?
It's busted on base game 1. Something's in here. I don't know what could be.
Scurvy's broken his game.
It doesn't make any sense. I mean, I don't even know where to go to debug something like that, Dave.
Is there anything in your error log?
Like a Lua or error. What's that?
Western Star.
Get
Just
rid
like
of it.
3D shapes is too big.
Get rid of it.
No, it's fine because it's the warning on consoles. Is what
Yeah.
it is. We know that mod works.
Yeah, I know.
I'll have to go through it and see. But it was working because in Dave's, I had bales in there, and then
Yeah.
it stopped working, and I don't know why. I don't know. I'm not sure if you guys encountered that or not.
I haven't.
No.
That's-
I've got
Build
bales
types,
on there
the
at
default
minute.
limit is... I can't even remember what the default is, but our
250.
script...
250. 250. You increased it by 4.
Yeah, ours does 1,024 with the fill type limit breaker.
Yes.
We got a few extra spots. I'll never hit that. And if we do, we ought to be ashamed of ourselves.
Yes. Need to
Because
work
we're not
harder.
even at the 256 yet. Or well, no, we're not at 512 yet.
No.
I know that for sure.
We're getting close, I think.
Is it-
Dave, how would you speed up flour mill to output products faster? Increase the cycles per hour. If you wanted
Yeah,
to do it that way, it's probably the easiest. Increase
that
the
is the easiest.
output quantity as well, the amount in the XML. So
That's
rather
the
than it being
second easiest.
say, yeah, so if it's set to like say 100 output an hour, you could set it to 10 million if you wanted to, and you could have in essence 10 million pallets instantly created on the hour. Not that I'd want to do anything like that, because I ain't crazy.
Oh. Oh. I think I found the issue.
What?
Conflict with mod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a
Cosplay?
reduced maintenance mod. It's causing all kinds of Lua errors.
Oh, the
Ah,
reduced maintenance mod has been broken forever.
yeah.
I removed it.
Um, oh, by the way, hi, Brew. Sorry, got a bit distracted there.
Nope.
Well, okay, I was just wondering if the extended fruit type was gonna have a problem with the full type limit. Oh yeah, no.
No.
Setting up baling contracts on a map is
Why do they make limits on fill types? Because they want their game to run.
yeah.
Yeah, it's up to the map maker. See, console they have to put limits on, so everything's limited because of consoles. But as a map maker, I get if I increase the limits, which can be done very easily, then I get to decide what's too much based on my computer system. And if you guys don't have enough computer to run my map,
Then you're screwed.
then you're screwed. But yeah, there are limits there for a reason. That's why I know that fruit types, while we get another 32, if you put 32 new fruit types into a 16x map, you're asking for problems because that's one of the most taxing thing is the seasonal changeovers of the different fruit types, and the more you add, the slower it goes.
Yeah, and that was like a big issue in 19 as well. When you hit
That
like
and
the crop changed.
yeah,
Oh, jeez.
crop changes and they drop your frame rates just when it does it, plus the map size. So
Oh,
you got to balance stuff.
there's something else to
You'll get
sort out.
people out there that'll put 64 fruit types into a 64x map and think it's the greatest thing in the world, but it's gonna run like crap.
Yeah. Which is why
No matter whose
there's only
system
going to
you
be a
got.
few extras coming into the new map. Why do they make limits on fill types? Does it mess
Yeah, I
up the
just
SVD fill
explained
type?
that.
Yeah.
Doesn't mess up anything. They just limit it so that it can run.
Yep.
Performance reasons. They don't want to put out a game that has 1,000 fill types limit without, you know, because some people's computers won't be able to handle it.
Heck no. Yeah, so I found that yeah, the flour is definitely going to need to be checked on those visuals, because I'm not getting any. Either that or it was on the partial pallets. I'll have to see what it's like with their full one in a minute.
Well, you can open up the
That's
store and see if there's a partial in there or a full one.
That's something. Yeah, there's 4 in there. I'm just looking at
Yeah,
the.
they're not.
Yeah.
Look at the leader on them.
Yep. Shame they don't all combine into one. That would have been so much easier.
No.
Or combine
Yeah.
into a full palette type thing. But this is good test for some of these palettes as well while I'm here, so I might as well do it. Oh, this is something I have got to do. Is go through all the palettes and make sure that the visuals are working properly. So what fill type limit now? I don't think the fill type changed. It was the fruit type, wasn't it? So
Yeah, it's always
your
still
crops.
256 is the
Yeah.
fill type limit without a limit break in script.
And obviously 64 is the new crops amount we
Right.
could have. Oh,
Which used to be 32.
Yeah, out of curiosity with that, if you obviously in the i3D for a crop it has say 6 to 9 different foliage levels. Does that affect that limit then?
No,
No, so technically you could have 64 crops on
that's
the
the
map.
growth stages.
Yeah, okay.
Well, crops in foliage layers. So if I'm using the deco bush layer, that counts
Yeah.
as one. If I'm using the deco forestry layer, which I am, that counts as one. So it's
Right.
not actually fruit types that all appear in the, but any decorative layers, like if I wanted to add the cattails around the ponds, that's going to take one, you know?
Yeah. Figures. Oy.
There are those.
Oh, the bread palette seems to be fine, so that's good. Ba-dum. Isn't there a limit breaker version for tomato? Yeah, obviously Dave's already got a limit breaker out there for some of the things. Obviously crops at the minute is the big one that hasn't been broken yet. Obviously, thankfully to giants, it has been increased, so that's going to make life a lot easier. Oh dang it! I need to. See, I
You
don't do
don't have
keyboard
to have
much.
scripts
Yeah.
for mining. You need product on the map or the new silo that they created for mining, but other than that, doesn't need any scripts.
To run scripts to do mining on it. Nah. Maybe something like they're thinking of maybe that Terraform mod. Whoever was it said
Yeah,
that.
that's a separate
But
thing.
yeah, it's like obviously if you look at this map, obviously we've got mining on this map. We've got mining on Wolf Creek, Uncharted and all that as well. And obviously we do not have scripts running at all, Mr. Cope. All you literally have to do is adding a fill plane like what's right here, and obviously have it set up so it's a different mine type. So obviously, for instance, that's salt there. Also, we got copper down here. We got ore. We got even this. The path here is the stone. Okay, it's on the fields, but obviously it's still the same thing. But yeah, you do not need, and obviously that can actually be used on console as well. You don't have to um, have any special scripting set up for it. It's just basically a tip to ground type thing, isn't it? From what I understand for that.
Yep, it's just tip to ground filled. That's what I'm working on today, trying
Yep.
to get that increase still. But Brew makes a good point. I wonder how many crops are going to have on their DLC that's coming later in the year. Well, that's a great point.
Yep. Well, looking
That's
at their
another reason why you don't use a whole bunch of them,
yeah, obviously,
because
if you look at the image, it looks like they're adding something that looks like a carrot. That's what I would
yeah, and they
say.
might add some more
Could be a
stuff
carrot
like
or a
alfalfa is
parsnip
very
or something. I don't
popular.
know. Maybe also
But
some
it
Okay.
decent radish or something.
I
You
don't
got
think
it?
it was a mod conflict. Kind of.
Okay.
I just took out bales. I was able to put those bales back in. I use the collect straw at harvest mod,
Yeah.
or for the missions. So I'll do like a field of wheat or oats or whatever, and I can collect the straw into bales and collect the straw as part of the mission.
Yep.
It's those ones that aren't going into the storage.
oh, so you're just trying to cheat by taking bales that weren't
I
supposed
am
to be
not
there.
trying to cheat,
That's
but
terrible.
that is not terrible. That is if I'm
Gee.
allowed to harvest, I should be allowed to harvest the straw, right? I should be able to.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah,
So I'm
that's
wondering if there's a flag. Oh, that's weird.
A mission bale. Yes, there probably is
yeah.
some type of thing.
I know in the
It has to be flagged somehow, or
Place
you'd be able to take bales out of your storage to complete a mission.
Yes.
in the placeable
So
placeable XML, it did say mission bail, something about mission bail.
so placeable
So
XML, you said?
yeah,
In the save game? Okay, quick
right.
game.
So
Yes.
that's just normal fields. Yeah, something is not quite right here. I'm not able to plow that part up without activating allow field. Interesting. Screen print. Okay. Turn that on and it works. Okay. Let's see, there's another bit down there. Out of interest, what's the timestamp for the stream at the minute? Because I haven't got it up.
An hour and
1:35.
35 minutes,
An hour
but
and
you closed it.
yeah. So let's see. So if I take it from about there,
You've been live for 2.5 hours.
yeah. So that is limit to field activated, and if I drive over that, it's not ploughing up that particular part. See, if I hit the Y key, it will. Intriguing. So that's 1, 2, 3 spots that seem to have that. I wonder if it's something to do with the fields definitions or something. I don't know. I don't do map making. It's kind of a weird one.
I think it has to
Anything
do
from
with their
missions you
update.
don't
If,
technically
I
own.
wouldn't mess with it too much. If Enduro had problems
Yeah.
on a different map, then it's probably something to do with their
Yeah.
update.
Obviously, I'm just going to let NBC know anyway, just in case.
So he can chase it around for 5 hours, realizing it's nothing he did.
Yeah.
No.
Because I could be a right bugger that way.
Okay, so where would I look for that place in that placeables file?
So if you search, hang on a minute. Save game 5. Come on.
Search for the word mission.
Yeah.
should say.
So look in the placeables XML. Where's mine? There.
Is mission bail false?
Yep. So there must be something
Yep, and
in the
it's
mod itself, the XML, that would need to be edited to say mission bail equals false, true, or whatever on that.
well, I would assume this is what the straw bales are because it's the same capacity.
And obviously, because it's come off of mission, like Shy Wizard says, you don't technically own it.
Right. Is
So that's
mission bail
probably-
equals true?
That would allow
If
it
you
to go in.
change them, if you do a search and replace for is mission bail equals true and replace it with is mission bail equals false, it should replace all your bales so they're not mission bales, and
Yeah.
then you should be able to
well,
put
no,
them in
they're
storage.
they're false, Dave.
Do you have
All of them are
both?
false. No, all I have object storage.
Mhm.
All
Wait
the
a
ones in your
object
storage are
storage.
false.
All the ones in my storage are false. So where?
Are they off of a mission, or are they from a field that you've done
No,
yourself?
from a field that I owned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm on
So
NBC's
the
map.
other bales
But where
are
do I
probably in
find?
there loose.
But
on the
where are
ground.
those other bales? Right, they're just on the ground right now. But where are they
So they
in
I
here?
think they're in the. Are they in the placeables XML for the bales? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
it should show all your bales in there, isn't it?
They're all vehicles,
not.
so the bales should be in there.
Or look on the vehicles, yeah, maybe.
Or look under vehicles. Okay.
Yeah.
Under vehicles XML probably.
Nope, I have bale finder.
Oh.
Bale finders.
There are 7 spots like that on an area. Okay, surfing. Yeah, I know Enduro's mentioned a couple of things that I found. Obviously, when I started harvesting this field, which is straw, obviously for me. Obviously, it was chopping the straw initially, where that texture was ploughed over. In that little corner there, the texture didn't seem to change for some weird reason. And why did you just go that far ahead, you stupid donkey? But literally, obviously ploughing it didn't change it, but as soon as I put the stone collector on there, it
They're
just
in.
seemed to sort itself out. It's weird.
The rest of them are in your
There
items XML in your save game.
Items,
And
thank you.
we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, store
field
items.
type is mission bale. Those are all probably going to say true. If
Yeah,
you
so
change
obviously
them
need
to
change
false,
Is
XML,
mission
whatever.
bailed true? Yep, that's what they are.
Yeah.
so if you do a
So
search replace, it'll let you put them into storage, but they are
it
marked so that
will.
you can't. You won't be able to use them to
Right.
complete a mission.
Right.
No,
Okay.
that's fine. I just want to. If I can go into the mod and modify collect straw admission, switch it from when it creates the bale from is mission bale true to false. Oh no, that's probably how they're getting around it because they're treating
Curious.
the bale as a mission
Yeah.
object.
There we go.
Therefore, I can collect it, so I won't be able to. But in here, if I can find. Did they change this?
See, there you go. That's what I was on about earlier. If you have it set
I
to
have no
chop,
idea.
for some reason that texture is not changing. Obviously, you got what it should be like this, and then obviously you got the chopped version. It's just not taking that layer off for some reason. So, very strange. Very, very, very strange. Right then, let's get that stone picker back on. Because next time I definitely want to get that crusher in here. Processor. The Shy Wizard did to see what it's like.
Alright, where's the find and replace? Edit.
Search and replace.
Search and replace.
Yeah, so
Search should be-
Control F. Enter what you want to find.
Find what? Yep, thank you.
Um,
That's where it was.
And obviously you got the replace at the top as well. Right, get you going. You are fine. Oh, I really want to get rid of that car, but it's NBC for you. Now I've got a forklift
I'm-
already. I've got a front loader. Do I really need this? Not really. Not really. Time to do some cleaning up. Fun and games. Yeah, but yeah, Giants definitely don't break anything in their games at all. Oh yeah.
You guys are amazing. Thank you. That's been bugging me all day long trying to figure out what's wrong with it, and
I've got an idea. Cool, no worries.
that's what it was.
No problemo.
Teleander bucket.
I think I just fixed an error.
By that. We'll change that fork to a bucket. Okay, question. In the 2 tiers I've been playing... Oh, 2 years that you've been playing, I've never played seasons. You load a new game save and you're at the start of field. It's not ready to harvest. So what do you do to make money? Anything you want. You could do cut some grass, make silage bales. Obviously, one thing with that, obviously, you do need to wait a little while for the bales to become ready. You could do some forestry if you wanted to. Take missions on. Yep, there you go.
Fast forward time, so it's ready.
Yep. Fast forward time so it's ready. You hate doing missions. To be honest, I've never been a big fan of doing missions myself, but some of them are actually worthwhile doing because they can make a fair bit of money with them. So obviously on NBCA, I was going to say NBC Acres, on this map obviously you've got some good sized fields out there. So if you actually got, let's have a little look at the contracts on here. Okay, that's not the greatest, but these ones here, anything around 10 grand plus or 10,000 plus, I think is not bad. And obviously with the harvesting, if you've got any harvesting contracts, obviously they only take about what 90% or 85 to 90%, I think, I can't remember exact number, of the actual yield from the fields. So that last little bit is yours. So you could technically sell that if you wanted to, or what you could do is keep hold of it, put it into a production, and make some more money that way. And obviously, that is
Wouldn't that be cheating? Absolutely not. I always, when I'm done with my work task for the day, I go to the next day.
Yep. If you've got nothing to do, just go to the next day.
And if nothing to do, go to the next day after that.
Yep. Obviously, if I had a lot of field, like on my Wolf Creek, what I tend to do is work through the night. There's very, very rarely I'll actually go through the night unless it's I'm just completely dead on things to do. But yeah, it's fun because obviously you get to do ploughing in the dark, seeding in the dark. Obviously, the only thing I don't tend to try and do is mess around with the productions in the dark because it is very hard to see the pallets and stuff. So I tend to leave that through the day.
Dancing in the dark.
Singing, oh, Dave, you beat me to it. That was right on there. Ah.
Yeah.
What song is that from? Oh, that's an old song.
Can't start a fire without a spark.
Spark. Yep. Just
Yeah.
Springsteen.
Dancing in the dark. Spring.
Dark.
Yeah.
Springsteen.
That's,
Yep.
Yeah.
That was a good song. I don't like his politics, but I like his
There
music.
we go.
yeah, I don't like his music.
Or his politics?
No, actually, or his politics, right? Actually, there was one song
I'm
I
gonna do-
heard that I
Ooh,
liked
Tacos
of
popped up.
his,
Ooh.
but I can't remember what it was.
Who have we got now? We've got
I just heard it the
Darius,
other day on the radio
Fact,
when I was listening to classic rock.
Oh,
Yeah.
Still not on me. I'm just going to reload quickly because I want that stone processor in here. Thankfully, this doesn't take too long. Question from me, Mr. Culp. What do you think in your modding has been the biggest hurdle you've had to tackle? Oh jeez. That's a good blinking question. I have no idea. Now, why is that not
Learning
showing
to
up?
read a log file. No. Actually, I think it's all about equal. It's every piece of it is a hurdle.
Yeah.
It really is.
Obviously, yeah. Obviously, that was one of the first thing I ever learned was how to edit a capacity. That was actually kind of simple, to be honest. Adding color, that was another one of the things I started out with. The worst thing is that I've got a very curious mind at times, but I also pick up on things really quite quickly because I think Dave's mentioned it a couple of times where he showed something once and I've pretty much got it straight away. It's a nightmare, to be honest. Let's think.
I
What?
wish I had that. I got to struggle with something first, and then I really know it. Or I need to show it off to somebody. It's weird. I don't understand that.
Obviously, if I've got obviously something as a reference that's an easy one to sort out, that's the thing. I think. Actually, yeah, there you go. One thing that I did have a big, huge struggle with is the product storage that I've done. I redid that factory storage about 5 or 6 different times trying to get the friggin' palette visuals to work, the triggers to work. If it was literally each time I was doing it, something would work and something else wouldn't work. So, but eventually it all just came together and worked for somehow. I don't know what I did, to be honest. But yeah, I think that has got to be the biggest hurdle I've achieved. So now that I've actually been able to get that working, I can, if we wanted to in the future, have a palette storage set up that way. I could easily just take that, use it as a basis, and then edit it for another placeable, I suppose, is the best way. Obviously, the palette visuals are really simple to do, actually. And that's actually set up the same way for doing the buildables. So if you know how to do like a palette visual in a, like with the revamp mod, for example, you can actually do a buildable factory the exact same way. You just have to make sure to link it up properly so it comes in. Well, see, the i3D is the key. You have to have that i3D set up in a particular way so the building will spawn in at a particular point. So if, say for instance, this shed in front of me, the way I would set it up is I would have, say, the concrete barrier going around the bottom coming in first. Then what I'd do is have some of these uprights kicking in, coming in next. It's literally a list by list by list, and that's setting up the buildable. After that, I'd look at maybe having the rafters in the top coming in, maybe some of these beams around the back. And then obviously I'd have the layers coming in on the sides here, the metal sheeting and stuff. It's literally a step by step. But what I'd probably do is, I know some of Dave's maps are set up, the factories were set up as well, 19, where I'd literally bring in brick by brick by brick. You could literally do the same with this, is have each of these panes cut down into smaller pieces being brought in at a time. And obviously I know that Brew Crew was able to figure that out as well. Green Thumb Farmer, obviously he's going to be doing the bridges that Dave's out, or he's done the bridges, I should say, that Dave's working on at the minute for the new map to be buildable, and he's been able to figure that out. So it's just understanding, obviously, the i3D and how to set up the XML properly to get these things to work. Then obviously all you'd need to do is then have a trigger there, put the product in. See, technically with that, I could say use concrete, a bit of metal sheeting and stuff like that as the build product, and put it all in and it start building. It'd be kind of easy. That is obviously one of the easiest things to do, I think, in my opinion. And I'm just rabbiting now, so I'm going to shut up. But yeah, I think that storage is definitely the one that got me. All the rest has been pretty easy, to be honest, placeable wise. Took me forever. The pain in the butt is when you put an extra character. Yeah, obviously, yeah, that's another thing. And obviously missing like a / in there or something. That's something I keep forgetting as well. But obviously checking your log regularly when you're loading in a map or a mod or something to test it. Check that error log. And obviously, yeah, like I said, it does help out a lot. Now I'm trying to figure out where in the heck that is. Nope. Where is it gone? I've lost Shy Wizard's stone processor. I wonder if it's just under normal productions then, still. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. It took me a while to find it.
It needs a bit of an update, I think. Right, so let's pop that there, I think. And let's tab through, grab some stones. We'll get that. Actually, we'll keep that on hard helper. I'll use the telehandler because that's got stones in it. We can use. Obviously, like I said, guys, with this map, NBC has put stones on the actual some of these roads, so you can actually pick them up like I just did there, and load them in that way if you wanted to. One thing that's funny, especially when especially for me, a retired truck driver. I can't. Yeah. Yeah, and obviously the biggest thing as well, asking questions if you can. Paying attention to streams. That's another good one. Obviously, if you put a question in somebody's chat and then disappear, you know, and then come back 10 minutes later, it's kind of what's the point in putting the comment there? Right. No, I haven't. I have seen this, but not in my game yet. Here we go. Stones in. And obviously this particular version, if I remember rightly, needs fuel in it, doesn't it? What's that coming
Yes, it
off
does.
of? Wow. That storage is making one weird noise. Is it? Yeah, it must be. Hang on a sec. Okay, so it's not the storage, but there's something over there. There's that. Scurvy, are you still on NBC's map here? This new one, or
What
not?
would you like, Mr. Billy? Yes, I am.
In
What
front
would you
of,
like?
can you, in front of the, that building. Sorry, are you looking at the stream? The one that's got the little,
Yes.
can you go at the front of that? Is there any sounds around that area?
Hold on, I've got iTunes on. I gotta mute Discord.
If you hit F5 1, 2, 3 times, you should get some red lines come out. That's basically the sound. It sounds like there's something here. Aliens in the ground, yeah. I'm not seeing anything underneath it. I don't know if it's coming off the one of the pallets, maybe.
Does it sound like to you like wind rushing or something like that?
It's like a repeating sound, like choo 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 choo.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I almost want to think, yeah, I'm hearing something in there. It's hard for me to hear it.
Yeah, because I don't think it's the shed itself. I'll have a look in the i3D, see what that is.
Yeah, but there's something around there. I saw that
Yeah.
too when I did F5, what, 1, 2, 3 times?
Yeah. That is a weird one. Because originally I thought it might be in the shed itself, but no, it's not. It's actually, there's like a sound file there or something. It's not that. It's not that. Might have to load up a new save game. Sorry, I'm totally missing you. Been there, done that, more times than... yeah. Yep. I hate asking questions. I feel like I'm taking away from Dave's stream time, but I want to learn. Yeah, that's the thing. Obviously, you're not the only one who's curious about this, but a lot of people are too scared to ask. Even like some of us guys in Discord, for example, during Dave's stream are a bit scared to actually ask him while he's streaming. And obviously, by the end of the stream, we've probably forgotten about it. So it's better to get in there if you can and ask that question so he can show you live. Now, I don't know if Dave's going to be doing any more field markings on the new map anytime soon. But who knows? You never know. He may be, because also that's one thing that you mentioned that you need to try and figure out, isn't it? Is they're doing the field IDs or whatever it is. Blink. Oh, okay. But yeah, it's a shame that some of Dave's old streams were go wee-haw! NBC, fix your road. Um, right, one thing I do need is some fuel, so I'm going to go grab that quickly. But yeah, asking questions is the whole part of being part of a stream. Obviously, one of the big things as well is trying to figure things out for yourself. Obviously, a lot of what I've done, I've tried to find out myself. I've asked a few questions here and there, but yeah, a lot of it's sort of hit and miss. Obviously, it's like Dave. Obviously, when he started streaming, there wasn't that many people doing map making, if anybody, to be honest, and showing it like he does. And obviously, he's had to try and figure it out, learn it. I'm hoping this thing would work, but I don't think it does. I'm sure I've tried it once before with it. Okay, where's it? Oh, there it is. I want this. And I'm just going to lease you because I don't particularly want to keep hold of it. I need to save my money. But yeah, fun and games. Obviously, if I knew more about map making, then yeah, I'd definitely help you out. That's a shame. More, but unfortunately, I don't. And I know I've got a tractor somewhere up around here. Where is it? There's that. There you are. Let's reset you.
A warning though, if you're using the object storage, it doesn't show in your commodities listings. So you
Jeez.
don't know how many you have
Yeah,
of it from that
we
one
found that out
menu, which
earlier.
is oh, that's not. I just
Yes. Yeah. Thank you there, Gamer Paul, for the jump scare. Yeah, exactly, Shywers. Don't. Yeah, because obviously you're having to figure out a lot of it yourself. It's alright, sort of sitting down and just watching a video and saying, oh, okay, yeah, I can do this easy. But it's obviously what you could come across is obviously an issue where something isn't working right, and obviously you have to dissect it bit by bit to try and find what it is. But yeah, figuring things out is definitely the best way of modding, really, I suppose. Oh. And actually, I can actually tell you something as well, Mr. Cope, is in a stream a while ago, even Mr. Shy Wizard put his hands up to say that from time to time he has to watch some of his own videos back just to remember certain things that he's done in the past, so it's all good. Right, I don't think that takes too much, so it should be fine. It's got to be about 5%. Now just get it going. There we go. But yeah, that's the whole point. One of the big reasons why I stream and put my stuff up on YouTube. So if I ever have an issue, or I know that something that was in that particular video, I can go back to that video, have a look at it. I hate listening to myself at times, but I can use it as a reference later on. Or if, say, somebody has an issue playing, say, for instance, Wolf Creek, I can point them to one of my videos or my channel, whatever, and say, go check out my channel, such and such a video. And obviously, yeah, it's great fun. But one thing I would love is for Dave to actually put up more of his videos when he's modding, especially doing map work. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
You can hit all you want.
Oh, Jesus, that time. Okay, let's get this back, and then I need to find something to look at. Look into raiding, because I need to jump off, get some washing done, and get the munchkin ready for bed, and so forth. But yeah, so what's going to happen is, obviously, I'm going to still stream my usual 2 hours, same normal hour time frame. but Dave's going to be going 1 hour later. So if any of you guys want to jump in and do like competition map, because I believe that's what he's going to be doing, you
We're probably going to be doing the.
as a break maybe.
If hopefully we'll be doing the preview of the expansion pack.
Oh, or maybe that. Yeah.
Maybe still some time for competitions after.
Yeah.
See what happens.
So hopefully get a few more of you guys coming in and checking things out. But yeah, let's get this sorted out first of all, and then I'll jump off. And Mr. Jab's live, is he? Okay. Cool. We'll probably go and see him. You know, I didn't even check if it needed fuel, but I'm guessing it is. Yep, good guess. There we go. And diesel R. Okay, so activate. Right, I'm not worried about any of that. Stone, diesel. Oh, Jesus, good. Store. Okay. So the main thing I wanted to check was actually that particle effect coming out on this one. Right, let's see. 400 liters. Come on. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's definitely a lot better, Shy Wizard. I got a quick glimpse of it, but yeah, it's definitely how it should be. Better, but yeah, he's done a pretty good job of it. Look at that, the wheels turning around and the belt spinning. That's cool. Yep, that is definitely a lot better. I have to get that onto Wolf Creek. I just hope I don't have to replace it. I think you do, don't you? Dang. Coolio. Right then, guys. So let me save that there and jump over to the ending screen. So big, huge thank you to everyone who's come out today. Also, a big thanks to Mr. Scurvy Hyam for the resub. Thank you. Mr. T. Miller as well. Oh, bless you. Yeah, T. Miller as well. I know you've gone off to bed, but thanks. The Round Night King, thank you very much for the follow, as well as White King Gaming for the follow. Let's get the credit for it, because that is probably a lot easier. So cool. So yeah, make sure to check out Dashnet in a couple of hours when he goes live, guys. Let me do a shout out quickly for him. Dashnet. There we go. Probably working on the map, breaking things. Right, let's load up Twitch. Mr. Jibabo is live, doing a bit of farming sim. Cool. Let's get you up. Make sure that's muted on that tab. Yep. Yep, there we go. Cool, so yeah, I've got to go over to see Mr. Jibabo today, because obviously he's been away. He's going to be quite busy. He's going to be heading off to Boston soon. Is it TwitchCon or something over there? I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, so obviously I'll be back at my usual time on Friday. Obviously, check out Mr. Dashnet in a couple of hours. Till then, have a great rest of your day, guys, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now. That's the one, PAX East. Bye.